Sometimes you feel like you're on top of the world and nothing can knock you down. You're so excited for everything that's coming your way. And then something comes along and changes everything. 8 weeks ago, life was different, and that's just the facts. We had just gotten back from spring break, and we were all ready for the second half of the semester. I personally was getting ready for this big talent show at the end of the year that I had to audition for and I was put in a band for, and I was so excited for it. I was getting ready for my first intramural indoor soccer game. I hadn't played since high school, and I was so ready to get on the field again and play with my friends. I was getting ready for a trip to Ethiopia in May. In just a few short weeks from now, I would have been flying halfway around the world to go serve other people. I felt unsure about my major. I didn't know where I wanted to end up in life. I felt confused, and I had no direction. I had so many different things just occupying my mind and keeping me distracted. And yet, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to be back there right now, facing all of those. In all honesty, I really would rather be at school right now. I know that I was so overwhelmed facing all of those different facets of my life and so many different things occupying my time, and yet I was surrounded by the people that I love. The friends that I'd made this past year are unlike any that I've ever had in my life, and the fact that I got to live life with them was just so sweet. Something about change just really gets to me, as I'm sure it does a lot of other people. I like change, but I like it when I can expect it. And this was not expected at all. It's really difficult to find motivation because our brains have been trained to do work at school and to rest at home. There's no crossover. They're two very separate places, and now we have to be combining those two very different parts of our brain to be working together. And I know that this is affecting everybody in different ways. So I decided to reach out to my friend Sarah, and I asked her about how this is affecting her personally, but I also asked her how she thinks this is going to change the world in the future, and also how it's currently impacting people.
I have had to leave school, and then I had to come back home and do school online, which was a big change, but not as drastic as a lot of people have experienced through this whole thing. I really miss the face-to-face interaction. I never realized how much I just would see people from day to day and really always be with someone and never really be alone. For me, it's just really hard to think about people who are living paycheck to paycheck and they don't have that paycheck anymore. There's never been another time that everybody's at home at the same time and nobody's doing anything with each other. So I'd say that that's probably going to have some pretty significant social implications even in the future. I hope that we'll all become, myself included, a lot more thankful for relationships and even just insignificant moments that we miss so much during the pandemic. I don't know if I would go so far as to say that this is like God's judgment or something like that. He's going to bring good out of it just because it's part of his plan and it's good. So we'll probably learn a lot, and as I know, I already am.
I think that the main thing impacting people our age is the lack of social interaction. We've never been restricted like this before, torn away from our friends and from what's normal and thrown into a completely new way of life. So many people rely on others to keep them sane, and now the only way to reach those emotional rocks is over a video call. Like Sarah, my hope is that through this we can become more aware of the little things in life and of the friendships that we have, and to grow a stronger appreciation for them in the future.